Portland Bill. Talking to myself. Oh. Very wet underfoot from all the rain today. Oh. I won't be able to read too many comments at the moment because I'm not looking where I'm going. I'm breaking ankle. I forgot my camera today. I normally come down here when Ellie's doing her all to take photographs. Hi, Jet. How you doing? I'm down at Portland Bill. I've got two coats on, so I look like a Michelin woman. But I thought, instead of taking photos today, because I forgot my camera, I'd do a live, seeing I haven't done one in over a year probably. But I'm looking where I'm going for the minute, because it's a bit, yeah, we're good, thank you. Ellie's still having a bit of grief at school, but that's par for the course, isn't it? That's whatever. Oh, good grief, it's chilly, chilly, chilly down here today. Didn't think I needed a wee, but I think I might need one soon. Luckily the public toilets are open until 5. Oh. So there's only one person watching me, or is there 9 people watching me? 9 people watching me. Hello, people. Even with 2 coats on, I'm still cold. Yeah, it's a lighthouse, and I'm right on the sea, look. So that's why I thought I'd do a live. I thought I'd come down here, and normally when the sun sets, there's beautiful colours in the clouds down here. Sometimes you see a seal. There's some cruise ships out yonder. Hang on. There's one of the many cruise ships that are moored in the Weymouth area. That's a TUI one. And there's a P&O one there. That is just... not sure whether it's the Victoria or the Queen Mary or whatever. I don't know where it's going actually. They're normally moored a bit further round in Weymouth Bay. No, they're not going on cruises at the moment. What's happening, because the mooring fees are so expensive and the cruise ships have got no trade, instead of paying to moor in a registered port, what they're all doing is coming down to Weymouth where the water's deep and it's free to moor, and they've been here all summer and continue to be here. So they're empty. They just literally got a skeleton crew on them. But they tend to move around a bit to keep the engines active, pick up supplies and whatever. Sorry, it's a bit wibbly wobbly, but it's blowing a hoolie. Yes, exactly that. Floating around, waiting to see what's going to come of the world. Ooh. Wow. And then Portland stone, which is what half of London is made of, was taken from this coastline. Hi, Kaz. Am I going to upload more regularly? I don't know. I got the feeling people were bored listening to me yakking and walking every day. Sorry if I'm not looking at the screen all the time. I need to be looking where I'm going. Oh. Wow, the sea looks good today. I love watching the waves. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Breaking on this rock down here. Let's go over here, we might get wet. You're not bored. Perhaps I should go back to doing every day then, I don't know. I just got a feeling people didn't want to see it anymore. Nobody wants to get wet. Watch my feet. Beautiful. The sky is a bit pink over there. We'll go towards that one there, I think it's called Pulpit Rock. Where's my finger? There. And a lot of people tend to watch the sunset over there. So we'll go over there. Watch the sunset. No, I'm not close enough to get washed in, people. No, I'm not that daft. I am not that daft. And then the lighthouse is there. And then Weymouth, the actual Weymouth itself is over here. And that'll be like Studland and Swanage, that end. Oh, hang on, watch where I'm going. Oh, so it's going to make the way over to that rock over there. And then I'm going to turn the screen round and pay some more attention to you. In the meantime, please, enjoy the scenery. Yes, the lighthouse works. If you stick with me long enough, by the time it's dark, you'll be able to see it flashing away. There's actually 3 different lighthouses in this particular area. There's 2 old redundant ones further up. But no, this one, which is called Portland Bill. In fact, just for your benefit, look, he's just started flashing. How eerie is that? Wow. Just for you. Hang on. Yeah, you are honoured. That was quite spooky, actually. Yeah, he's flashing away. Well, there's plenty of fishing trade and various other things still working around here, so yeah, it's always working. Wow, it's chilly. I keep meaning to look up what that obelisk is all about. I think 2 cruise ships look like they're having a meeting, don't they? You might not be able to hear me. I might have to go and sit back in the car. I don't know. But we'll try. Oh, right. Just mind me feet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can hear you, but it's blowy. Yeah. Try and find somewhere out of the wind, but bearing in mind where I am, that could be difficult. I might have to go and sit in the car as it gets darker. Oh wow, do you see the water breaking on the rock? I love it when it does that. Oh. Come on, camera, what are you doing? It's breaking down there beautifully. I love to see a good splash. Splash. Oh. Stay in my nose. Of course, I have no makeup on. The one day I decide to go live, I don't have any makeup on, but there we go. It's really cold. Ask for a tour of the lighthouse. Yeah, they do tours. There is a visitor centre, but I've never got up it yet. If you look how flat the rocks are down here, it's because of where they mined it. Mined it's not the right word, is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Thinking fibrobrain. Anyway, I think, is it Westminster Cathedral's made of Portland stone? One of them is. But a lot of the buildings in London are made from the stone from this coastline. And I didn't realise till recently just how much of it has been chopped off to be ferried off. And that's a big old slab that's gone from there, isn't it? Right. Nearly there, Mother. It's very stony underfoot, hence why I'm being quite tentative. I had to put the second coat on. How are the doggies? The doggies are fine. They had their walk earlier. Last week when it was a bit warmer, I brought them up and we had some walks down back towards Weymouth along the coast path. But because I'm taking photographs, they tend to be out longer than they probably should. Monty gets a bit grumpy these days when he's out too long. But he wouldn't go out today anyway because it was raining. So, maybe around here might be less windy. Let's see. All the bits of discarded stone that have never been used. Oh! Maybe because that headland might just break the wind. That might work really well actually. Although it'll cut off half the view. Ooh. Yeah. That's quite nice. Look at all these bits of rock. Just left here. Guess there's no call for Portland stone. Oh dear. Big heap up there. I can't walk mine at Scarlett won't wear a collar or harness. Bruce will, but she won't, and I can't walk one and not the other. No. Difficult, isn't it, when they won't do the things together? Oh. I've seen a lot of people walk down and onto that slab and up to that stone, but I don't have the kahunas for it. Hi Rhonda, how are you? Oh, there's a big one coming. Big one coming. Wow. Good, I'm glad you're fine. Welcome to a very cold, windy Dorset. We are on the coast by the lighthouse. Yeah, this is Portland Bill. This is, yeah, a peninsula that sticks out into the sea. Oh. Okay, no worries. Nobody has to stay. I just thought I'd amuse myself. Wow. That sea is cool tonight. Hi Jemima. Hi Rach. Hi to anybody that I've missed while I was walking and trying not to fall over. Hi Carol. Yeah, she's loaning a horse, although the trial month is coming to an end. We won't be carrying on with this particular trial, this loan, because it's just too far away. We thought we'd give it a go, but it's just too far. So, we thought, well, she's had a good month out of it, and I've enjoyed coming up here every day to an extent, but it's a long old trek. It's like an hour journey to come here and back from home, and to do it every night after school is just too much, really. Right, let's move on. I don't want to bore you with the same view all the time. Oh, and it's going to get dark in a minute. Yeah, it's too much, Rhonda. And I think the thing that sealed it, which was just the fact that on a Saturday and a Sunday she has to be up here. See, that's what I'm normally doing with my camera. Oh, so cross I didn't bring it with me today. Yeah, I hope she gets one near us. Well, she's been so much happier in herself since she's been bonding with Rosie the horse. Oh, and that's the Devon coast over there in that direction. lot windier over here. I probably won't be staying over here long. And people building their little towers everywhere. Anybody watches in the Night Guard, and is it Iggle Piggle that makes the towers of stones? Oh, now it's started to rain. Don't rain on me. Please don't rain on me. Just stone out to mine it, or whatever the word, quarry it. You can't get across. Yes, it's definitely helped with the ticks, Carol. Am I back? I don't know if I'm back. Am I back? Can anybody tell me if I'm back? Is there anybody there? Don't know. I think I'm back, but I'm not sure. You're back. Yeah, I think I walked, bizarrely, too far up the end of the peninsula. I think I'll have to go back. Oh, I'm going to walk back this way. Oh, there's like a little cubbyhole or a little, I don't know, looks like a cell or something that's been made out of the stone. It's not just a little, could be a fireplace, I suppose. I don't know. Sorry, talking to myself really. Hang on, I'll show you. That look. Oh, the sea is getting itself in a right old tizzy. I do think that looks like it's going to rain again. In fact, it looks like it's raining over there, doesn't it? See the shag? Or the cormorant, whatever he is. I think I walked too far that way. As soon as I got past that outcrop of rocks, it went away. But you've got like some government monitoring station here. I never know what they do. Sneaky beaky lot. So maybe they decided they'd shut me up. Oh, starting to get a bit pinky. Oh, it's just jolly chilly. Tell you what I'll do. I'm going to walk around the lighthouse to the other side, and then I think I'll go and sit in the car because I am absolutely boracic, even with the 2 coats on. I don't think the sunset's going to be brilliant tonight anyway. Sometimes if you look really carefully out here, you'll see seals bopping around. I saw one back on, I got some pictures of him eating a great big fish he had in his hands. It's cool. Don't think I've put it on the oh, it's starting to look a bit better now. A bit more lighthousey as it gets dark. Where's the old flasher gone? Don't tell me it's broken. Oh. Oh, the P&O cruiser has steamed on past the Tui one, which is oh, over there behind the stack. Typical, isn't it? Yeah, the other one's there, and the P&O one is now over there. Don't know why the light stopped again. Weird. Oh, I can't tell you how cold my bottom is. size of my bottom. Oh, there goes another cormorant. Shag, cormorant, I can never tell the difference, to be honest. A bit of a sunset, not a lot. I keep meaning to look at this and I never do, so let's go and have a look at this. What does it say? Oh, it says Portland Bill. Oh, there you go, it'll tell me. A cormorant. That's the one I keep saying. Oh, ironic that that should pop up right then. Grey seal, yeah, definitely see grey seal. Oh, there's a shag over there, so they're so similar. Oh, I don't know then. Oh, it's just a thing. Just a thing. Oh. So how's lockdown been for everybody? I kind of wish we were back in lockdown because I liked having Ellie to myself. But that's just me. Ooh, it's got all muddy again. It wasn't like this the other day. Oh, of course it poured the rain this morning, didn't it? Doesn't take long to turn it back into a quagmire. Rain, go away, come again another day. Oh, we know that we will not be going to see family over Christmas. We now know that we... Oh dear. Yeah. I think there'll be a lot of families doing Zoom Christmases this year. Buying these, what are they called? There's like a thing you buy in there that's like a portal, is it? Staying home, yeah. Ellie's off to her dad's, so oh, it's a tiny boat to be out this time of the day. Oh, what have we got there then? Bobbing around. My little fishing boat. Ooh, I definitely would not want to be out there bobbing around on that. But then I'm not the greatest fan of the sea. Loved lockdown. It was lovely to get away from everyday fast pace of life. Yeah, do you know, I think a lot of people have found that, didn't they? And I think a lot of people's lives will change as a result. We find getting our food shop delivered from Morrison's. Yeah, me too. Although in some ways it's probably made my anxiety worse because I haven't been going out as much, and when I do go out now I get all... In fact, I checked the tyre pressures on the car today in the pouring rain because I knew there'd be nobody else there. Oh dear. That really is a small boat. TH 1844. I'll say Thomas Hardy, but I'm probably wrong. Let's do a 360. You've got the lighthouse there. Then you come round. We were just over there, and I walked along this bit of the coast, and there's this obelisk, and then there's the tiny fishing boat out there doing whatever he's doing, and then there's Weymouth over there. Oh, now I am going to walk on the... Shall I walk on that or walk on that? I'm talking to myself. Trying to show you around. You don't really want to look at my ugly face, especially when it's pale and pasty and cold. Oh. I tried to show you the view. Just saying, because we are still in tier 3, so not much has changed. Yeah, we're tier 2, although for the life of me can't work that out, other than the fact that maybe Paul and Bournemouth to be. But it seems ridiculous that the whole county is just lumped into this one, because we're so different. This rural end of Dorset is nothing like the conurbation of Bournemouth Pool. Oh, here comes another great wave. Well, you could surf on these for sure. Wow. Very rough. Not very rough, I've seen it worse, but rough. I have seen it a lot worse. Can't see any seals today though. It's a shame, it would be nice to see a seal, wouldn't it? It would be nice to see a seal. They're pretty. Very pretty. Right, we'll just go around this bit and then I'll go back and sit in the car, I think. The way the water's pooling on the top of that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right on the crab pots. Yeah, you are probably right. Oh, crikey. I think Times Square's a tad more interesting than Portland Bill. Sorry. Dragged you away from Times Square. I do apologise. Oh, the live feed. Oh, right, okay. That'll still be there when you go back. There's still lots of bits and bobs along the coast here that remind you of when it was a more industrial area, should I say. Judging by those rocks, I'd say that was some form of sewage out there, but I don't know. I'm assuming you'd rather watch the scenery than me. I remember the days when I used to get hundreds on a live feed, in the days when I was being naughty. I put the camera on, it stops flashing. I never have worked out the pattern. It doesn't flash continually. It does like a, I don't know. Dit, 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 dosh, dosh, dosh. If any of you have ever been to Portlandville, that's like a little restaurant called the Lobster Pot over there. And it's one of the old tripods from loading the boats up with the Portland stone. I'm not close to the edge, people. Really, I'm not. I am not. tweeting. Oh, my bottom has gone numb. I like to try and get photos of where the water's breaking over there normally. I like that bit. Oh, slippy grass. Let's go round the bit that's not slippy. It's getting dark now though. Getting dark now. Oh. That'd be funny if I slipped off the edge. On a live. That'd get a few views, wouldn't it? Oh dear. Yeah. I think when you live with it, you could become a bit oblivious to it, which is quite sad. But it is a very beautiful area. Right, I'm going to get back in the car so that I can speak to you all a bit better. Say goodbye to the man checking his pots. Oh look, the Tui cruise line has lit up all its lights. All lit up. Can't see it too high. I don't understand, Carol, sorry, do you find their pain hurts when you're close? We do. Whose pain? Oh, when it's cold, sorry darling. Well, I've had a bad few days actually, but then I fell over in the lounge. I nearly face planted and knocked my head on a table, but luckily I didn't. But I landed full weight on one knee. But how I didn't damage it like really badly, I don't know. But the pain straight afterwards, I was like clinging onto it like a 3-year-old for about 20 minutes. But it just feels strange now. So for the last few days, I haven't been brilliant, to be fair. It's not so much the cold that makes me feel ill, Carol. It's the wet weather. So like when it was pouring down this morning, that's like the time when I ache. Let's go back on the path. I don't like this grass. Oh, I don't like this grass. Ugh. I always think these Coast Guard lighthouse buildings are so quaint. Is that the right word? Quaint. Alright, let's go back to the car because I'm cold. Cold. And there wasn't really much of a sunset tonight. Oh. Back to the car. Buck. I might even be really naughty and have a cigarette while I talk to you. As if anybody's going to hang around. What time is it? I've got to be back for the 5:30. I've got another hour, that's fine. Another hour. Oh. Hang on. Bear with me, pizza. My dyslexia will send you some arnica to rub in to any pain and aches. Yeah, arnica's, it does bring the bruises out, doesn't it? Oh, now it started raining, that's good timing. Good timing on my part. Oh. There's only me and about 3 other cars left in the whole car park. Normally find some kids coming down here to learn how to drive this time of night. Right. Oh. That's the toilet block, which I've parked right next to in case I need it. Oh dear. Oh, I might take my coats off. Hang on, I'm going to prop you up a minute. prop you up while I take my coat off. Oh. Or should I say coat surf? Times 2. Oh, my bottom is so chilly. Oh. Right, here I am. Oh, it's a bit dark in here. And the lighthouse is right there, look. In case you get a bit lonely. Right, where can I put you? I'm going to put some lights on, aren't I? Oh. Put the car engine on, it might help. Oh. Oh, put the seat warmer on, Mother. Chilly, chilly, chilly. Anybody got any questions? Q&A, anything they want to know that I've never told you? Or you think you need to know? Washed my hair today. Didn't get a chance to straighten it. Look at the state of it. Oh. I think it's very cold. Oh. But he'd been live 37 minutes, so I was out there 37 minutes. Oh, freezing. Is there anybody still there? Oh, don't fall over. Please don't fall over. Just stand there and be a good phone. Oh. Right, is anybody still there, or should I just go home? Well, I can't go home, so I've got to wait for Ellie. No? Nobody there? I think you're all still there somewhere, aren't you? No? Yes? No? Not sure? Still here. Oh, good. Thought I was talking to myself. Can't imagine doing that. Oh, windscreen wipers have kicked in because it's raining. Make it myself grow the flowers and dry them and steep them in alcohol. Oh. Now, my mum used to run a business making dried flower sort of pictures and things. She used to have this like crystals that she put them in to dry them, but I've never heard of putting them in alcohol. Interesting. I guess a lot of people have come up with new things to do during lockdown, haven't they? Starting to burn as I warm up. You know, like when you were a kid and you wouldn't put your hands on the radiator. Oh right, okay. My grandma used to dry flowers. Yeah. My mum's business, I think, was called Caddo, and she was quite successful for quite a while. In the days when people wanted dried flower pictures for their walls and things. I don't think it would work in today's world, but we are talking about the 80s. Am I still doing my Reiki? Yeah, I haven't actually started a business per se. I sort of use it with the dogs and myself. Yeah, I meditate every day and sort of use it that way. I have been considering going on, I think I've said previously, to do the next level up, which would allow me to do distance Reiki and things like that. But now we've been doing this horse. It just takes up so much time. But come next week, when the trial's over, I've got to get back to some form of normality. My time has just been eaten up. You know, in the daytime, I'm buzzing around trying to get all the chores done, get the dogs walked, get showered. And then I've got to get the dinner made before I come out, because by the time we get home, it's like 6, 7 at night. She's starving, and it's the last thing I want to do is then start cooking. So, yeah, it's been brilliant for her, but it's just not the right place. If we could lift the horse up and take it somewhere else. And, yes, I have considered buying the horse. I mean, it's not an expensive horse, it's just a little pony. But, I don't want to get into horse ownership. Especially with her being 15, it ain't going to be long before she wants to trot on to something else in life, is it? So, oh, that seat warmer is very much appreciated. I keep thinking I'll get one for the lounge sofa because I do love sitting with my sore back with the heat coming through the chair. So, Christmas. I feel like such a Scrooge, but I'd quite happily fast forward past it personally. As I said, down there, Ellie's with her dad, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. And other than sort of being excited to show Baby Bear her presents, there's nothing I want to do. I'm not going to cook myself a Christmas dinner, that's for sure. Um, I'll probably just spend the whole holiday period in pajamas watching the telly. Thank goodness for Netflix over the last few months, eh? It's been very welcome. Are you planning on going on holiday next year? Oh gosh. Do you know what? I've taken to deciding not to plan anything until this COVID lark is over. I know in the UK they're talking about rolling out this vaccine between now and the spring, but I'm not planning anything. I might go back down to Cornwall to see family somehow over Christmas time, maybe, or February half term, but that's about as far as I should be going. I mean, we were meant to go to New York last Easter, and then COVID came along. And we weren't going to be going to Turkey in August. That didn't happen either. So if COVID has settled and everything's back to normal, then yeah, definitely go on holiday next year. But I think it's a wait and see. We always go to Florida in March. Don't even know if we will go. That's somewhere else we'd like to go back to, I have to say. How are you doing in Christmas speech? Only time out is Christmas Eve, so we'll be in PJs. Message retracted. Adopt me radar snow. Um, no, I didn't do Christmas speech last year. I've only ever done it once. And half the people liked it and half the people hated it, so I... No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Could do a live over Christmas Day, Boxing Day, if anybody's bored or got nothing better to do, maybe. But beyond that, no. No. Ellie's still getting a bit of bullying at school. Last week, or was it last week? No, week before last. One of the girls that she's having issues with squared up to me in the car park and threatened to slap me. Oh, my days. Come on, anybody got any questions? That Q&A. Just ignore the hates. Yeah, it's easier said than done, isn't it? We say this to our kids, but when she, she kept it to herself for a couple of months, and then she told on them, and then they threatened to slap her. And then she's quite full of bravado, but she's actually quite scared of them, I think, bless her. If it was one-on-one, she'd be all right, but there's a group of them, and I think they'd probably all club together, to be honest. Peer pressure and that. I mean, it's because of the ticks. They think that she's faking them. And they all there's certain things. What does a school do to help? Well, they do try and help, but they're not the best. I don't know what would. I mean, they've helped. They've tried. There's one lady that's been really, really, really helpful. She's been amazing. But because because of her anxiety and the tics, sometimes she does her lessons in a remote place, and sometimes she'll do half in the remote place. Who the hell is that? Removed. What was I saying? Yeah, do the it does lessons, and then when she's in the corridors, she gets in trouble in the corridors, even though they've told her to move from one space to another. I think that's what's causing some of the issues at the moment. Don't want to wait. Who are you, and why are you annoying me? Yeah, I think it's too late in the day to homeschool her, and her dad is particularly anti the idea, and she won't do anything that goes against what her dad thinks. Yeah, I've removed him now, Kaz. He's gone. Um, so she doesn't really want to be homeschooled, and yeah, I think if it had been down to me, I would have homeschooled her, but I have to take her dad's feelings into consideration, and he's not keen. So what can you do? What can you do? Better have me lunch. I'm sat here. 4:45. Uh, I think we'll go at 5, shall we, people? Nearly dark now. You won't be able to see me in a minute. You won't be able to see me in a minute. But bullying is there's a lot of talk about it in the media, but there's still very little, I think, in place in schools. I think schools should have a permanent counsellor for sure. I know they haven't got the money, but just don't understand why there isn't somebody that they can go and talk to. I mean, yes, there are Senkos, but they've got lots of kids to look after, and it's not specifically their role just to sit and talk to people and counsel them. And I think maybe she could just, once in a while do with somebody to talk to. She did have some private counselling for a while. But, yeah, has Ellie been able to get a clear diagnosis as to what's happening? No diagnosis as yet. We're still waiting on a CAMS appointment. And the last time we did get to CAMS, they said she didn't meet their criteria. So, I don't know. It's difficult to know, isn't it? I mean, the doctor says she's got a mental illness. That the Tourette's is a mental illness and it's brought on by the anxiety. But personally, I can't wait for her to finish school and just to be out of that environment. But we've got another year. In this time next year, she'll be getting ready to take exams. Parents' evening next week by video call. Not quite sure how that's going to work. They've given me an appointment with all of her teachers, like 5 minutes apart. So whether they're all going to hot seat it and keep moving. Oh, sorry, I didn't have any lunch and I'm starving hungry. I do apologise. since I've had fibro, if I let myself get too hungry, I feel really sick and very lightheaded and dizzy. So I try not to let my tummy start to rumble, because I know as soon as it does, I'm going to feel poorly. I do apologise for eating and talking. It's very rude of me. But you are all family, aren't you, to me? So you'll all forgive me, I'm sure. Cams are notoriously difficult to access. It's so frustrating with all these campaigns telling you to speak to someone when services are limited. Exactly that. Exactly that. Couldn't have put it better myself. It's just, it seems to beg a belief, really. Talk to somebody. Just talk to somebody. Well, it's not actually that simple to just talk to somebody, especially for kids. No, it really isn't. You're quite right. I don't. I say I don't know what the answer is, but I think I do. It's to put somebody that's qualified into schools. Even if they go around the schools in the area and do 1 day a week or something, there has to be a way of getting these kids better access to these services. Same here. Heather says I have mangry when hungry. Yeah, it's just not. It's not just the anger. I guess it's blood sugar orientated, but in days of old, I'd just be hungry and that'd be it. It's fine. I can cope with it. Not pleasant, but you're just hungry. And even when I was working shifts and you got stuck at a job or something and you didn't get your meal break, that it was just tough. Just got on with life. But I can't cope now. I start to get real sick feeling in my stomach, to the point where I really do feel I want to chuck up. Not great. So I try not to get that far. I grabbed this on the way out of the house this afternoon, thinking I can eat that later when I'm desperate. Lighthouse looking much better in the dark now. Look, that's better than my ugly mug any day. If I can get the phone to balance. There we go. No! Turn my indicator on. No, I don't want to indicate. That'll have to do. Then I can eat without throwing my mouth back. That's really dark. So those clouds are going to open up in a minute. Looks like a screensaver, doesn't it? Right. The tangerine is gone. Um, well, thank you for your company. I'm sorry it was a bit boring, but I had visions of some days I've been up here. The sunset has been superb, but obviously not the best weather day today. I've got tangerine everywhere. I've been on an hour now coming up, so I have got some bits and bobs that I've recorded that I haven't put together in a vlog yet, so I'll do that. Oh, bless you. Some servers seem to be more about exclusion than inclusion. You don't fit our criteria, but don't have any other suggestions. Oh, I can't cope. Yeah, I said the last time she got to CAMS, they told me I should lock my pills away because she had thoughts about taking pills. And then at the end of the session, they said, oh, but you don't fit our criteria, so we're not going to treat you. Yeah, bizarre. Oh, I'm glad it wasn't boring. We really should do it more often. I'm always sort of a bit, it's the anxiety kicks in about people not liking it, not me not having enough to say. Yeah, I should just be a bit more confident. I find when I video it and put it out, it's like I'm not really talking to anybody, although I know I am. It's very weird. I know I'm a very odd person. But thank you for your company. It's been nice not to have to sit here on my own for this evening. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Stay safe. And I will put that vlog together for you. Not sure if there's a full vlog worth. I might have to do some more tomorrow to add to it. Yeah. Sending Christmas cheer to you all, whichever part of the world you're in. I'll leave you with a shot of the lighthouse. And I'll leave it there. Take care of yourselves. I love you, Bear Fam. Bye.